Airplane mode? Question mark? I don't know why that just rolled off the tongue, rolled off the lips so goofy, but we just roll with it. Out in nature, we got thunder rolling and just enjoying what we got here. I feel good, I look good. I like to just hold the phone up. I feel much more confident doing this. And it's not even about that, y'all. It's about what I can give you guys, because you are the consumers. You guys are the ones who watch these videos. And that's what it's about. It's all about that. It's about growth. It's about success. It's about winning and losing and just reiterating all the processes over and over again. And I love that word. Iterate is probably going to be my word of the year, because you have to do a lot of changing to things and figuring things out. It goes beyond a repetition. It is actually figuring out what works and what doesn't work and trying different things with intention. Now, I need to get the definition of it right. I don't know the full definition, so it looks like something I'll have to look at tonight. And once we get that rolling, we're chilling. But man, been on a nice bit of a detox. It's not a full detox, you know. I don't want to count the days, but let's just call it day one anyway. This is day one of it. I'm not really going to count the days like it. It's more of a lifestyle change than a detox for me. It's getting back to my natural roots, my natural ways. And I'm just thankful to have the people in my life that I have. And I encourage you guys to find people and not search super hard to find these people, but find people who are going to push you and be on the same level as you and want to grow and actually like lock into life, because that's what it's about. It's about staying locked in and being your true self. But I got a little story to tell you guys, because you know, I can speak to you on this phone and look confident, but you guys don't know my life. You don't know who I am and the fears that I hold inside of me. And I'd love to say that I'm fearless, but I just can't say it. I'm limited, but I am also unstoppable in many ways, many ways. Very talented human being. And I'm glad to be a human. I'm glad to be in this existence, this world. And I can't be too attached to it, but man, I hit a microdose last night. It was probably like, I didn't weigh it out. I don't have a scale or anything like that, but it was like under a gram, maybe a little over a gram. I don't know, just a couple caps, few caps. And you know, it was just a rough day for me. It was a really rough day for me. And I'm just looking at a big mushroom right now and it's like in my head geeking me. But it was just a weird day for me. I woke up and got straight to work, had a lot of caffeine in me and just overstimulated. And I was just doing some weekend activities on the weekday. And I don't really believe in weekends like that, honestly, because I believe that every day is what it is, and you're going to have to work, you're going to have to learn something, you're going to have to enjoy life regardless. But I did all these fun activities too early in the day, and you know, just had to hustle around, get all the important activities done later in the day. And yeah, I just remember listening to this guy online. I know I'm backtracking, but I listened to this guy. I'm not even gonna say his name, but it just pissed me off, man, because I ain't even been consuming them like that. There was one point I was consuming them, then I kind of got offended. Not really offended, but I was just like, okay, he's not for my type of people. So, you know, I stopped listening to him, and then I listened to him one time. He said something about shrooms, and I was like, you get possessed. And I don't know why that got in my head, bro. I don't know if it's because I like control or what, but let's just say it's because I like control. I like control. I like to be in my body. I like to have everything. And I know I'm being real vulnerable right now, but you know, I did the microdose and I was feeling good, energized, ready to go, even though I was overstimulated from the day. And I just got this weird, eerie feeling inside of me. And it was like a trip purgatory. Like I was on the verge of actually being able to see the visuals and have a trip and not tripping. And I guess I wanted the trip, but didn't get what I wanted out of it. And it was like a weird sorrow inside of me. And I was just like, I wanted to trip low key. And I didn't need it anyway. I guess I needed the experience I had last night. And I just got in my head with it. I was like, am I tripping or what? And then I just felt really anxious and paranoid. And then I thought about what that guy said about possessions, and I got in my head over possession, and my legs got tight, my arms got light, and I was just all in my head over it. And it fucked me up, dude. I had to talk to my mom and shit and cool myself down. I was like, I don't know why I feel this way, but it just tweaks me out. But it was a negative day, and I shouldn't have done it. That's as simple as it gets. But as the night progressed, everything got better. I got back in a creative state. I was able to think and work through it, and everything's good. Everything's good. And now I know not to do any type of psychedelics with overstimulated day. And don't go in thinking about what some idiot said on the internet. And, you know, I'm not trying to call the guy an idiot, but I'm just saying idiot in general, because I think he's a very knowledgeable guy and he spoke truth. But why would I have got possessed? There's no reason in hell. I have good intentions as a being. I don't allow that stuff. And I guess I was so in my head, I was like, what if I do allow it? Yeah, it's just stupid stuff. But it's time to conquer fears. It's time to stop being so scared of stupid stuff. We all have fears. We all have fears. Man, I can't even swim still. I'm scared of the deep end. Why? Just because of one event when I was younger? Stupid. Ignorant. So now that I'm right here, it's like I gotta learn how to swim. And I gotta document it because it's a privilege. And I know a little bit how to swim. I just haven't taken that deep dive of faith. And that's probably why I was so scared of being possessed, because I haven't taken a deep dive of being out of my body. I got to be out of my body. I got to know what it's like to be out of my body and then be able to go back into it or something. And now that's freaky shit. That's freaky shit. And I always feel like I'm leaving my body when I look up at the stars. I get like star anxiety. Do y'all get star anxiety looking out into space or being up on a high ground and just looking at the world? Freaks me out. I don't know why. And crazy I'm being this vulnerable. I gotta post this video. As stupid as some of my fears may sound, it is what it is. And you guys may have some irrational fears you don't understand why you have. But remember, you gotta conquer them. You gotta figure something out, and you gotta be vulnerable with it. Don't let your fears label who you are as a person. You're gonna have to conquer it, and you're gonna have to face it. You may be scared of talking to girls. You may be scared of talking to people in public. And you're gonna have to face that fear. And you may have your back against the wall. You may have those hot flashes. You may go white. Your hands may sweat. Your feet may sweat. And you may get hot, cold. You may not be able to swallow. That's anxiety. That's panic. That's fear. All of that sets in. And you have to face it. You may be scared as hell. You may need somebody. You may not have anybody. But remember, you will be all right. And you're going to have to take the stress. You're going to have to take the beating. Your body can take so much. Your mind can take so much. And yeah, there'll be a point where you could gas out. You can burn out. You can really get sick. But you won't. Just know you'll be all right. Get past the dark night. And when your nerves calm down, just talk to yourself and figure it out. Figure it all out. Because that's what it comes down to. You got to figure out how the hell you are going to get better. You can't just let things consume you your entire life. And, back to the whole microdosing thing. I do not recommend any of you guys to do that. Don't just get excited and rush into it. Don't do that. Work on yourself first. Make sure you had a good day. Make sure you have the right people around you. And just know everything's going to be all right. You will not be possessed. You watch too many damn horror movies as a kid. Blah, blah, blah. And that's just me talking to myself. Okay, done with that. Make sure you know if they are for you before you try them. I'm not saying to go try them. Just know. Know who you are and don't fuck up. But yeah, all over the place, per usual. But is it really all over the place? Because I'm telling you guys a story. I'm talking about fear. And that's what it's about. It's about telling you guys, like, I'm a human. I'm very vulnerable. And that's just life. We're going to have fears. But you can conquer them. You can become a better you. And you may have fears that you don't even know you have yet. Just remember, there will be the time, there will be the place. Fear sets in. You feel like shit. Power through. Power through. It's going to suck. You're going to be pissed off at yourself. I'm like, why? Why am I in my head? Because that was me the other night. But you can get out of it. Enough talking. Just wanted to tell you guys a little story and remind you that we're all scared of something. And if you're fearless, good for you. Make sure you help other people overcome their fears then. But enough of the talking. You guys stay on your path. Stay on your mission. Watch out for the distractions and really enjoy life for what it is. You got to actually enjoy it because there's so many external things and you got to choose the right external things that are going to make you a better person. Peace.